I think the key lesson for myself, for our company, and I think for us as Kenyans is, how do we become more self-sufficient? How do we ensure that we are able to produce for ourselves? We are able to look after ourselves. We cannot continue relying on importing products from other parts of the world. We have to improve our capacity to produce, to manufacture. We have to improve our research and development capacity. Our technical skills have to be worked on so that in times like this, where the world is shut down, and literally we had China locked down for almost a period of 1.5 months, where we couldn't get any raw materials from China, and we had to struggle to search for other locations to find those raw materials. And it's a very critical lesson. But I think in the last 3 months, as a country, we have made an improvement. If you look at the PPEs, you see the textile companies who are now producing the masks, who are now producing the clothing. Companies like ourselves who are producing the disinfectants, the sanitizers, for our hospitals, for our hotels, for government offices. We are now slowly seeing how we can actually become self-sufficient. And that, to me, has been a very, very critical lesson. Primarily, our business was in hair care and personal care. The salons are all closed. The beauty shops are all closed. How do we get our hairdressers to a point where they're comfortable, or their customers are comfortable to go into their salons and utilize their services? This is a part where HACO is going to play a role in. We are training hairdressers on how to look after themselves hygienically, to have the right disinfecting materials for their equipment, their brushes, their combs, their shaving equipment, and how to sanitize their equipment as well as themselves, so that their customers are comfortable in coming into their locations or calling them in to come to their homes to do their hairs. So there are quite a number of opportunities that have come out of this space, and we're thinking on our feet and we're running very fast, very fast. We have been challenged by the government, and I believe we are playing our part. I think in terms of how have we supported our communities, because that is very important to us. We see what is happening around us. We all have relatives and friends who have lost jobs. We are supporting our hospitals, we're supporting clinics, we're supporting county governments with sanitizers, with disinfectants. And this is a program we started in June, and we intend to continue to move forward with it. We have a partnership with AMREF now, we have a partnership with the Red Cross, with KNH, to support in terms of sanitizers and in terms of disinfectants, on how we can take them out there and really support our communities. We're not only doing this in Nairobi, we have been doing this in Mombasa, we did this in Nakuru, we have done it in Kajiado, in Makueni. So we're going out across the country, and we hope to also do it in our export markets as well. We have to come together as communities, consolidate in knowledge and in capabilities, so that we can support one another to develop and produce the items that we require. For instance, you look at the mitumba business right now has been stopped, but this is where our textile industries also have to play a part in producing the clothes that now can take the place of these mitumba clothing. And we need to start off with things like blankets and towels for the hospitals, for our people, because with Corona, we know that the germs, the virus remains in the materials. So we should be developing and producing these items from scratch, whether it's from Rivertex, whether it's from some of our manufacturers locally, and they're very capable. So consolidation for me, I think, is critical, coming together, discussing how can we support ourselves as a community in Kenya to be self-sufficient. Yes. And with regards to supporting, it is very important for us to buy our own brands. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. That is very critical. If the corporates, if government do not buy our products that we are producing, then we are not sustainable. We will not be able to continue employing 350 people. We will have to let people go. But if we support one another and we buy from each other's companies, we buy the products that are being developed and produced by each other's companies, then as a country, we will survive this.